Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Emmanuel quickly.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Walter out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And for Miami, they've got Powell. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Mitchell. And it's Hero into the 2. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Now here's Barnes. Makes it off the glass. Barnes has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Raptors.
Well, that demonstrates exactly how calm Barnes is. Even with the defense all over him, he's still found a way to overcome that.
Here's Hero. No good on the triple. Barnes against Wiggins. Barnes can't get it to go. Hero attacking.
You gotta love the fearlessness of Tyler Hero. A great job right there, understanding the lane was open and slashing his way inside.
Heat moving the ball around, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And last season, Vince Carter became the first player ever to have his jersey retired, Tim, by the Raptors.
So well-deserved. And look, prime Vince Carter is exactly the kind of player Toronto is still looking for. A 3-level elite scorer.
So it's Toronto now. Following the 3-pointer by Bam Adebayo. To the inside. And Powell with the basket on the assist from Hero.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It's to Walter. Ingram wide open. The 3-pointer no good. He'd have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Powell outside. Over in the corner, Hero. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. 5 on the clock. For 3, Mitchell. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, coaches love seeing Adebayo facilitating.
And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing here by 8. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Davion Mitchell. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Number 1, the Raptors. The Heat in 5th.
You know, I don't think we're going to see a shot clock violation in this one, fellas. I mean, both of these teams play at a breakneck pace.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Barnes outside, and the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Barnes passes to quickly. They need this.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Barnes screen on Jaquez. The kick out to Barnes. Clock at 4. Here's Walter. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The Heat leading by 5. And timid old-school big man Jakob Poeltl still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Kevin, back to you.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Back to Hero. Launches a 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Barnes. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Jaquez with the bucket.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
To the middle, Powell with the steal. One-on-one here. And Adebayo throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
The Raptors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Ingram against Jaquez. Out to Ingram. Shoots over Jaquez. And again, Toronto no up.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Adebayo. He's averaging about 19 points per, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
Now, here's Quickly. Nothing on the board.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Ware. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Quickly. Now, Dick. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's in there.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Smith with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Down low. They swipe it. Ingram outside. And the 3 off target. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Then there's Jakob Jonas. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
That one is no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
A three ball. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Shed. Here's Abaji. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Abaji's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Ware. Jaquez right side. Here's Larson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Adebayo. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss. And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Adebayo passes to Ware. Back to Adebayo. For 3, Smith. And the Heat, another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Heat. Davion Mitchell comes in for Smith. Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Shed. Barnes screen on Mitchell. Shed. Jaquez with the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, that's nice right there. Big man points in the paint for Jaquez.
Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Murray Boyle. Now Dick trains the three-pointer. Dick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Mitchell left side. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, that's why you get Adebayo involved in screen and rolls. He really knows how to execute that.
Toronto's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Ingram. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami leading by 14. Mitchell kicks to Adebayo. No good on the strong take.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Murray Boyle. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes screen on Mitchell. Here's Murray Boyle. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Murray Boyles has got his second bucket tonight, and Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Well, you look at Ware, one of the top intimidators in the league, a fierce shot blocker.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Now, Hero. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Connects from three-point range.
Well, that is practically automatic for a guy like Hero. If he sees an opening from the three, he will not hesitate.
Quickly with it, covered by Mitchell. Hurdle, the pass to Quickly. There's the three. Drops in the tray.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now, Hero. 5 points in the game. Here's Jovic. Pass to Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
1:21 left in the first half. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
Here's Hero. It's Powell on the wing. Ware with it. Hurdles there. Ware, good. Ware's got his first basket of the night.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
Ingram outside. He scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Now, here's Mitchell. 11-point game his last outing. Over in the corner, Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Just 5 to shoot. Up again. Here's Ware. And Pirtle pulls it down. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. Back to Quickly. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And the first half is now in the books. Heat lead by 12. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please represent the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot draw. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Miami Heat.
Yeah, they're playing within themselves, getting to their spots and working the ball to whoever is open.
Efficiently building out that lead. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Nets matchup, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Here's Mitchell. Setting the floor for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with Walter. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position.
Well, this has been a huge scoring night for Adebayo. And when you consider the elite defense he brings every night, points are a bonus.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 14-point game. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Kevin?
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Walter. Barnes outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his fourth assist in this one.
He was ready, and Barnes wasted no time firing that jumper.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 7. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Drains it from beyond the arc. Powell's got 5 now.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Here's Ingram. What a terrific move that was.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now, here's Mitchell. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And here is Hero. 6 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Quickly with it. Picked up by Hero. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Heat leading by 10. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Well, just throw it up there anywhere, and Wiggins will go get it.
Here's quickly 5 points in the game. On the wing, Barnes. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's 8 points for Barnes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Powell for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Ingram drills it from outside. Ingram's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Miami making a change here. Jaquez is checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Adebayo with the screen on quickly. Hero passes to Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And that is what combo guards have to do in this league. Tyler Hero can score it, but he can also run your offense.
Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Murray Boyle. Good work there as it goes. Murray Boyles has got 6.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Here's Hero. He's got 5. Higgins outside. Powell outside. Ingram against Hackett. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
When Jaquez is hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 10. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wiggins kicks to Hero. Jaquez outside. Adebayo with a screen on Ingram. Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Just 3 to shoot. Wiggins a screen on Dick. The shot by Powell, no good. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Shed. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Dick against Powell. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Adebayo with a screen for Hackett. Miami no good on that time either. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Shed. Into the lane. That one goes in.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Powell outside. Now Hackett. He's got 11. Here's Adebayo.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Heat, up 10. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Mitchell. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Ware. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Heat lead by 10.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Murray Boyle. To the wing on the left. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got 9 points now in just the second half. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Larson. Back to Mitchell. Here's Ware. With the fadeaway. Again, the Heat good for two.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The Raptors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
No good on that one. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Jaquez the pass to Mitchell. From the arc, knocks down the three ball. And it's a 12-point Heat lead.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Here's Shed, and again, no good by Toronto.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Oh, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Shed. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. A three from Barnes. Jaquez with the rebound. Miami leading by 14. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. Both teams will make substitutions. Heat have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Fade away. Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Pirtle! Big time move inside.
Yeah, Pirtle has a beautiful touch around that rim.
The Heat leading by 10. Now Hero. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. That's off. Quickly. The long shot, no good.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Hero. Ingram with the steal. Quickly looking it over. Launches it. Buries the deep ball.
And they trust quickly more and more to make good decisions with the ball in his hands. Right there, that's an excellent find.
Now Hero. Adebayo with the screen for Hero. Mitchell outside. Here's Wiggins. Powell with this screen on Barnes. What a response! Hitting a three of their own.
Well, this was once an area of weakness for Wiggins, but he has proven to be a steady three-point shooter for a few years now.
Now here's Ingram. Misses the three. The Heat leading by 10. Now Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Here's Hero. Now Adebayo. That one drops.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Heat.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many goals. This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Now here's Ingram, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fontecchio with it. 17 seconds left in the fourth. A three-pointer. Good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Tyler, these Miami fans, they are so appreciative of the effort that you guys displayed tonight. Talk about what they mean to you.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these amazing fans right here, so we appreciate you guys. Continue to support us through the ups and downs, and we appreciate y'all.
Thanks so much, Tyler.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.